Surprised at all. It's who he is. It's who he is. I've always thought that he's a horrible person, and this is every bit of proof.
To help you start a business, but I need you guys to take what I've already started and triple and double that.
Floyd Mayweather is bankrupt. At least that's what Logan Paul thinks. Logan hopped on the Walkway to Fight Club show, and when he was asked about being paid, he was nothing short of honest.
It's unfortunate because, same Floyd Money Mayweather. Surely I was going to get my check fairly quickly, right? And that didn't happen, so I'm sure it'll come eventually.
Not at all surprised it's who he is. It's who he is. This is all the evidence I need to believe that he is a terrible person. Yes, I would like to assist you in starting a business, but I need you to double and
the business model that he put out there, it doesn't necessarily work for everyone. Okay. But it's a business model. These fighters aspire to be great, but they also aspire for shit money.
and triple what I've already done in light of Floyd Mayweather's bankruptcy. That's what Logan, at least, Paul believes when questioned if he was paid for appearing on the Walkway at a Fight Club event. Logan was completely honest. Unfortunately, you are aware of the same Floyd Mayweather. Money evidently. I was expecting to receive my check really quickly, but that didn't happen. So in a
like some confusion, is Tank a Mayweather Promotions fighter still? Is he not? What is his still his involvement with Mayweather Promotions, or is it just all still PBC, Al Heyman?
Yeah, Tank is not signed to Mayweather Promotions.
Okay. Gotcha.
He's not signed to Mayweather Promotions. His contract ran out,
yeah,
and that's fine. But as I always say, contracts don't define relationships.
darling turn of events, I'm confident it will arrive eventually. After longtime friend Leonard Ellerbe allegedly leaked paperwork indicating the unbeaten champion is nearing bankruptcy, Floyd Mayweather was seen crying during a live broadcast. Additionally, while the business model he presented may not be suitable for everyone, it is still a business model. In addition to wanting to be the best, these fighters also want to make money. Since Mayweather, who is well known for his extravagant lifestyle and money persona, has always presented an image of untouchable wealth and financial power, the emotional moment left supporters in disbelief. If the leaked material is accurate, it might significantly alter how the public views the former champion and cast doubt on the true expense of leading a lavish lifestyle. For example, is Tank still a Mayweather Promotions fighter? If not, what is his level of connection with Mayweather Promotions? Or is everything still the same? PBC Heyman, Al Tank does not have a contract with Mayweather Promotions. He does not have a contract with Mayweather Promotion.
Floyd Mayweather, the highest paid athlete, not the highest paid boxer, the highest paid athlete in the world. I had the opportunity and pleasure to be around him for many years. I was his personal shopper. I was a personal friend of his family. One of my greatest memories of being just lucky enough to even be around that environment was watching him train. Watching Floyd Mayweather train is a masterclass in discipline. It is a masterclass in work ethic. It is a masterclass in this is how you execute and get stuff done. Every rep, he hits it hard. There's not one lazy rep. He does everything at such a high frequency, so elevated. I'm like, goodness gracious, watching this man train, it's like, that's how I want to train for life. I've been to the club with Floyd where we leave in the club 3, 4 in the morning and he's still going to hit his 6 miles. He'll have all the cars follow him and he's running down the Las Vegas Strip, down back streets.
How much is it?
$1.8 million.
$1.8 million watch.
$1.8 million, dude?
You're the first to see it.
That's insane. That
1.8 is high. 18 life.
That happy birthday, champ.
That's how we doing.
1 point. That is sick, dude.
But you gotta show him what he's saying.
Money green.
No,
Hold on. This watch was made specifically for the champ, Floyd Money Mayweather. 1 of 1 piece.
Let's see the back. 1 of 1.
Money team.
Can we see it on him?
Yes, sir.
That 1 of 1.
$1.8 million.
One of
His contract expired, which is okay. But as I always say, relationships aren't defined by contracts. Floyd Mayweather Jr. is more than just a boxer. He is among the most prosperous business people in the sport and is possibly the best defensive fighter of all time. Grand Rapids, Michigan, is where I was born. After going professional in 1996, Mayweather built a career that any athlete would be envious of. He retired with a perfect 50-0 record and was well known for his speed, intellect, and skillful defense. But Mayweather's ability to make money off of his brand was what really made him stand out. Mayweather amassed almost $1 billion in lifetime earnings through astute promotions, particularly through his company Mayweather Promotions, and high-profile fights against Conor McGregor and Manny Pacquiao. He unabashedly displayed his fortune by creating the moniker Money Mayweather and making a household name. Floyd became a living example of success and luxury with his own jets, diamond-encrusted watches, and million-dollar shopping sprees. But like many tales of great fortune, there's frequently a darker side.
17-0 in 12-round fights.
Like he tried to get Pacquiao out of here.
Exactly. He entered the ring. He didn't get off to his fastest start.
Or fly to the right anytime he gets ready.
Gets him into the corner.
Less. Using the jab as not more than a rangefinder because it landed to land that's the ropes. He wheels off those.
With a sense in his mind that he wants to do, he can do.
Mayweather, because they felt that he was the obstacle to getting the fight made.
He couldn't fight as he did against Margarito, much slower.
He came in not really as up on point like Floyd was, and he got a way different outcome.
Without the tactical ammunition to open up. And in Grand Rapids, Las Vegas.
The glitzy exterior. I had the privilege of spending several years with Floyd Mayweather, the most paid athlete in the world, not only the highest paid boxer, as his personal shopper and a close friend of his family. Observing him train is one of my favorite recollections of being fortunate enough to be in that setting. Floyd Mayweather's training is a disciplined masterclass. It is an excellent example of work ethic. This is a masterclass on how to carry out and complete difficult tasks. He puts a lot of effort into every rep. He never does a particularly lazy one. It makes me feel so fantastic to see this man train. It's like that's how I want to train for the rest of my life. Floyd and I went to the club.
You know, he the one told Frank that I was running at 7 o'clock in the morning, Friday. He told Frank that. He was giving Frank tips and stuff like that. But I knew for sure that wasn't going to be enough to beat me. It's cool. It's all right. You know? I don't really think too much of it. He's not going to hurt me. You know what I mean? So it's good to beef with him than be cool with him because he can do some crazy stuff. He'll put you in bad situations.
And even though we leave at 3, 4 in the morning, he still plans to complete his 6 miles. As he runs down the back streets of the Las Vegas Strip, every car will be following him. What is the cost? $1.8 million, $1.8 million, watch dude, $1. $8 million. It's crazy that you're the first to notice it. That person is living the good life. Happy birthday, champion. That's how we're doing. Just 1 point, dude, that is sick. However, you must demonstrate to him what he said. The money green showed this watch was built especially for the champion. Hold on, hold on, hold on.
Hi there and welcome to Jam's Boxing Chat. This is just a quick one that the CEO of Mayweather Promotions, Leonard Ellerbe, has left his role with immediate effect. He's been replaced by Richard Schaefer. God knows what's going on in the Mayweather camp, but I'm sure we'll find out soon.
Floyd Mayweather. Money a single piece team money. Is it visible on him? That is one of the $1.8 million. Sir, among them Floyd Mayweather Jr. founded Mayweather Promotions, which swiftly became a dominant force in the boxing world. Mayweather's unparalleled ring success and international recognition served as the company's foundation, and it developed a distinctive identity centered on fighter empowerment and high-paying fights. As a former CEO, Leonard Ellerbe was instrumental in propelling the company to unprecedented heights. Some of the most famous and profitable fights in boxing history were organized by Mayweather Promotions under his direction. One of the most noteworthy accomplishments was the 2015 Mayweather versus Manny Pacquiao fight, which broke pay-per-view records and brought in over $600 million. After that, Mayweather and UFC star Conor McGregor's 2017 crossover mega fight solidified the company's position as a major force in marketing, bringing in over 4 million pay-per-view purchases.
I mean, it's such 2 big draws. They promoted it so well.
All anybody was talking about.
Yeah, there's still a number.
Yeah.
I mean, no matter how big a draw is, there's still a number. If this guy got 100 million, this guy got 100 million, then you got to advertise it, promote it. You got to bring.
It's the guarantees that kill everything. If they were just getting percentages, then obviously everybody would.
You're saying the seats were empty. I can understand it not making the money, but the seats being empty seems
peculiar.
Yeah, and there's nothing in the world where you have a pay-per-view hit that didn't have a live audience hit. Like if your live audience is your first focus group, isn't sold out, you didn't do pay-per-view numbers.
Sure.
But boxing will still claim that to this day. They still to this day claim claim that that's number one. And if you want to be the biggest pay-per-view in boxing history, all you have to do is claim it.
These events not only generated enormous revenue, but also garnered international recognition, establishing the Mayweather name as a byword for spectacle and achievement. 17-0 in bouts lasting 12 rounds, as if he was trying to persuade PY to leave. When he entered the ring, he wasn't ready to start at his fastest pace. Reduces the amount of time he needs to utilize the jab as a rangefinder because it lands at the ropes. Because they believe that he was a barrier to getting the fight made if he couldn't fight like he did against Margarito. He dismisses those thoughts in his head that he can defeat Mayweather. He arrived in Grand Rapids, Nevada, not quite as on point as he had anticipated, and he found a completely new path out without the tactical ammo to open up. Sharp financial sense, strategic vision, and a thorough knowledge of the fight game characterized Leonard Ellerbe's time as CEO of Mayweather Promotions. The business prospered financially under his direction and developed into a haven for the upcoming boxing stars. Among his most noteworthy achievements was Gervonta Tank Davis, the Mayweather-Ellerbe team found and fostered from a bright young talent. Davis.
So how do I say goodbye? Someone who's been with me.
Became a worldwide pay-per-view star. His captivating charisma, exciting knockouts, and perfect record made him a household name. And Ellerbe's active mentoring and advancement were largely responsible for that accomplishment.
I remember first hearing an issue between Floyd and Gervonta before Gervonta fought Pedraza. And the issue I heard was that Floyd didn't want Gervonta to stay in Baltimore because he felt there was too many distractions for him in Baltimore, and he wanted to stay in Vegas. And the story I was told at that time was that Floyd gave Gervonta one of his penthouses or one of his apartments in the Palms Hotel, and he said, "This is your apartment. I'll furnish it for you." He got him a Jeep. At the time, Gervonta was not a world champion. He got him like a Jeep, a 4x4. You know, he basically said, "I'll make it comfortable for you. I don't want you to go to Baltimore. I want you to stay here. I don't think Baltimore is the place for you," you know? And what I was told was Gervonta sold all the furniture, sold the Jeep, and went back to Baltimore and bought a Benz. You know, with that's what I was told at the time. So